The Cleveland Cavaliers have been plagued with a seemingly relentless string of injuries, leading to many pondering whether the franchise is under an unfortunate curse. Despite their talent and determination, key players have consistently found themselves sidelined due to various alignments, disrupting team chemistry and hindering their performance on the court. From star players to crucial role players, the Cavs have faced an uphill battle maintaining consistency and success amidst a relentless onslaught of injuries. This persistence and misfortune has left fans and analysts alike wondering if there's more at play than mere coincidence, as the team struggles to break free from the grips of this seemingly perpetual curse. Heading into the 2023-24 NBA season, the Cleveland Cavaliers have had two big picture questions looming over them. Would all-star guard Donovan Mitchell be willing to stay with the Cavs beyond 2025? And how much longer would 30-year Evan Mobley earn himself before he becomes eligible for an extension this offseason? Injuries may cost the Cavs a chance of answering these two questions to their fullest. Mitchell has been out for the last 6 games after receiving a PRP injection on his left knee to treat a bone bruise. Although the Cavs have not released an expected timetable for his return yet, as long as he returns in the next few weeks, the Cavs should finish no lower than the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. However, Mobley is likely headed to another extended absence due to a sprained left ankle that he suffered Tuesday against the Boston Celtics. The Cavs have not issued an expected timetable for his return also, so it's unclear if he'll even be back by playoffs at this point, which he probably will. Recent losses to the short-handed Philadelphia 76ers and New York Knicks raised familiar questions about whether the Cavs are headed to an early exit in the playoffs. However, they're currently on pace to have their best winning percentage since LeBron James played for them. If nothing else, they have a strong regular season foundation in place. It's unclear how much longer that will be the case though. Their upcoming extension negotiations with Mitchell and Mobley this offseason could be the bellwether in that regard. Beginning this offseason, Mitchell will be eligible to sign a 4-year extension with the Cavs that could be worth roughly up to $208 million depending on how much salary cap rises between now and the 2025-26 league year. If he awaits to re-sign until he becomes a free agent in 2025, he'd be eligible for a 5-year deal worth up to nearly $270 million. Other teams could only offer him a 4-year, $200 million deal at most. Meanwhile, Mobley would be eligible this offseason to sign a 5-year extension starting at 25% of the 2025-26 salary cap. The Cavs can also include language that would bump his starting salary from 30% of the cap if he makes an All-NBA team or wins MVP or DPOY. This has been a very injury-riddled season for the Cavs, yet they are sitting at the 3 seed and half a game back from the 2 seed. So basically, even though they've had all these injuries this season, they are still outperforming 90% of the Eastern Conference. We know this team will be great in the regular season, but it's really going to matter and show in the playoffs whether they are for real or not. But this is not the first time we have seen a Cavs season almost be ruined by injuries. If you remember back in 2021-22, the Cavs were looking like a threat to the East in the beginning of the season. But then it got destroyed by injuries when Colin Sexton went down with a meniscus tear 11 games into the season. Now this did blossom Garland into the player he is now, but Colin Sexton was a huge loss for the Cavs at that time. Not to mention also in the season, Ricky Rubio tore his ACL at the same time. He was a very valuable piece to this team, along with little injuries here and there with Lauri Markkanen's ankle sprain, Donovan Mitchell's back spasms, Kevin Love's finger, and Jared Allen breaking his hand. But going forward, this team right here is a lot more deeper than the teams back in that 2021-22 season. The Cavs currently are the deepest team in the East. They can have a 12-man rotation. We know exactly what this team can do in the regular season, but we really need to see it in the playoffs. I'm excited to see how they will play because I, myself, am very confident with what they will do, and I know they will succeed in the playoffs. We are one of the few teams that can afford a few injuries in the playoffs as well, and still perform at our highest level.